Alright, this next video is a review of slope. I'm going to show you finding slope from two different scenarios. One is from a set of points and one is from a graph itself. So, if we are trying to find slope from a set of 2 points, we need what's called the slope formula. Please be clear that I will not give you slope formula. So let me show you what it is, and then if you don't know it already, you do need to commit it to memory. So slope formula looks like this. It says, usually we use m for slope. It says y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Now, when you have ordered pairs, please remember that we identify those as x's and y's. The first ordered pair, we refer to this first number as x1, y1. The second ordered pair, we refer to as x2, y2. So for this particular problem, if I'm finding slope, my y2 is negative 16. Please remember there is a minus in the formula. Minus my y1 is negative 5. My x2 is 10. Minus my x1 is negative 12. So if you feel unconfident with positives and negatives, please make sure you use your calculator to check that. Because in the numerator, when I have negative 16 minus negative 5, that becomes negative 16 plus 5, which gives me negative 11. In the denominator, 10 minus negative 12 becomes 10 plus 12, which gives me 22. If you can reduce this, you should reduce this. This particular slope does reduce to negative 1/2. By knowing that it's negative, I know my line is going down. So that's how I'd find slope from 2 points. If I have a graph and trying to find slope, I could also identify those 2 dots that I have clearly marked on that graph, and I could do the same type of thing. There'd be nothing wrong with that. But I actually feel like in this case there's a better way. I hope at some point someone told you that slope can also be expressed as change in y over change in x, or maybe more simply, rise over run. So if that's the case, I can take one of these points and count how much my line rises, either up or down, versus how much it runs to the right or the left. So if I start with the point on the left side, to get to the next point, remember slope is a set of directions, I would actually have to go down 1, so that would be a minus 1 on my rise, and then I would have to go to the right, 1, 2, 3, 4, the right 4. That would be a positive 4 on my run, because moving to the right is positive. So this slope would actually be considered negative 1 over 4. So that's how I would find slope from a graph.